High in the mountains, an isolated monastery held secrets darker than the night itself. When a group of travelers sought shelter within its walls, they were greeted by a solemn monk who spoke of a forbidden ritual performed by the monastery's former inhabitants. As the night wore on, the travelers heard the haunting melody of an ancient chant echoing through the halls, beckoning them towards the monastery's hidden chambers. Trapped in a web of deceit and betrayal, they realized too late that the monastery was a prison for souls lost to the darkness. In the depths of an abandoned mine, a team of explorers uncovered a network of tunnels untouched for decades. Ignoring warnings of the mine's tragic history, they ventured deeper, driven by the promise of hidden treasures. But as they delved into the darkness, they awakened something ancient and malevolent lurking in the shadows. The mine echoed with the sound of dripping water and whispered curses, and the explorers felt a creeping sense of dread closing in around them. Trapped miles below the surface, they realized that some secrets should remain buried. Beneath the flickering streetlights of a forgotten city, a writer sought inspiration in its crumbling ruins. But as the ink touched the page, the words took on a life of their own, weaving tales of madness and despair. Each night, the writer found themselves drawn back to the city, compelled to uncover its darkest secrets. But the more they unearthed, the closer they came to losing their grip on reality. As the line between fiction and reality blurred, they realized too late that the city's stories were not meant to be told, for they were cursed to consume all who dared to listen. On a remote island shrouded in mist, a lighthouse keeper tended to his duties alone. But as the days stretched into weeks, he began to hear haunting melodies carried by the ocean breeze. Drawn to the source of the music, he ventured into the depths of the island, where he discovered the ruins of an ancient temple. Unbeknownst to him, the temple was home to a siren whose song lured sailors to their doom. Now, the lighthouse keeper was ensnared in her deadly symphony, unable to resist her call. In a bustling metropolis, a series of gruesome murders haunted the streets, each victim marked by strange symbols carved into their flesh. As fear gripped the city, a detective delved into the case, uncovering a hidden cult practicing dark rituals in the shadows. But as he closed in on the truth, he realized that the cult's influence extended far beyond what he could imagine, and they would stop at nothing to protect their secrets. In a sleepy village nestled in the mountains, a young girl's dreams were haunted by visions of a ghostly figure beckoning her into the forest. Unable to resist the call, she ventured into the woods, where she discovered an abandoned mansion hidden among the trees. But as she explored its dilapidated halls, she realized that the mansion held a sinister secret, one that threatened to consume her soul. On the outskirts of town, an old asylum stood abandoned, its halls echoing with the tortured screams of its former inhabitants. When a group of thrill-seekers decided to spend the night inside, they unwittingly unleashed the spirits trapped within. As the asylum came alive with malevolent energy, they faced a harrowing battle for survival against the vengeful souls of the damned.